the live stream. How we all doing there in the chat there? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do a thing. If you could just hold your horses for just a second, I would be appreciative. All right. Almost. Oh, okay. Mrs. Sausage was at the grocery store and bought liquor. No sausage. I'm not going down into the sausage dungeon today.
Liquor? What are you talking about?
They
do free samples in the stores.
She bought this peanut butter whiskey, and to her credit, it's actually very good. So I just shoveled 3 houses worth of snow. And my back is killing me. So
and I watched out the window.
And Mrs. Sausage, God bless her, she rooted me on from inside. That's the shot worth, right?
Is that for the chili?
No, that's for me.
Oh.
I just explained my back was hurting.
So why not take a Tylenol or ibuprofen, or wouldn't that be?
This is wilderness medicine.
See, they don't sell liquor. They don't sell liquor in the grocery stores in Florida, but here they do. So I've never been in the grocery store minding my business.
Hold on, this requires a little bit more.
Got a free sample.
I can still feel that back hurting. Oh shoot! When I'm not spilling it.
Did it go inside? Be careful when you go to light the stove.
Oh yeah, we'll have a little flambe for our what do we make? A chili. So you know. All right, I'm going to do one more shot for good luck.
Oh, Godspeed.
It also helps nature's painkiller. That's right. It comes from nature, whiskey. No human involvement necessary.
Warm?
You know what? No, it doesn't really warm the gullet. How much proof is this? Because it doesn't really feel like this. It's 70 proof. That's no.
Is that high?
It's a fair amount. 35% alcohol by volume. It's pretty good.
Maybe you shouldn't have that third one.
Well, maybe not, but I'm doing it. What? Ah! Well, all right. Thank you, Mrs. Sausage, for
You're welcome. See?
buying this whiskey.
Wasn't a waste.
No, it's pretty good.
I'll probably never open it again, but
It's pretty. It tastes like peanut butter with a little bit of whiskey. So
it's kind of like a fireball. It's a softer fireball.
It's like a softer fireball. If fireball is too much for you, then I recommend doing that. Anywho, we're just making chili today. We're not going to turn it into a sausage because we've already done that. But we got a nice blanket of snow last night and this morning. And
I swirl your bowls.
and so I figured
Where are the paper bowls?
Oh, paper bowls? Right here.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
So with mayo shots? No, I'm okay. I'm feeling the warmth in my face. But it usually takes 20 minutes, I think, for them to say that not whiskey, but alcohol hits the bloodstream. We've done a chili sausage. I did a poll earlier this week to see what kind of winter weather would you like would you warm up with a snowy day? And everyone chose chicken noodle. But I figured that would be either way too long if we were to cook it with a real piece of chicken. Well, not a piece, but you throw a whole chicken in a pot. And that takes, like an hour, and then you got to still cook the rest of it, and it's not even good until the next day. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So chili was the choice that I decided to do. So let's, get started with that. You can see all the ingredients here. Here's pepper. I know how much y'all love pepper. I don't know why I stack it all in the beginning, because I gotta just spend all this time now moving it to the side. We gotta chop these ingredients. That's a lot of stuff. So how's everyone's weekend? Did you start the new year off right by staying up past midnight? No? Well, okay then. All right, so the first thing that we got to do is chop up the onion, the pepper, the other pepper, and we're gonna use this on the garlic. Burb hasn't slept for the past 2 nights or days. Well, that I would seriously consult a doctor about that, because that doesn't sound good. And I'm gonna use this wonderful Dixie paper plate to put the ingredients on. So, you know, here we go. I'm feeling more relaxed now that I don't have to race to finish this in time to also make a sausage. This is quite the nice little chill live stream. Oh, yeah. You love to hear that in a pepper. So yeah, we got about like 5 or 6 inches of snow, but for the news before this snow, they called it a snowstorm, which I wouldn't go so far as to call it a snowstorm. I would say a gentle amount of snowfall for like 16 hours. And so, you know, that was my first time doing the driveway and the sidewalks that we're responsible for. The city will come out, I found out, to do the sidewalks for you, but they only do that when there's 4 inches of snow on the sidewalks. But the sidewalks only had about 2 or 3 inches, I would say. So they didn't do that. Instead, they did the streets. I got my little Chinese vegetable knife here that I got from Bespoke Post. It works very well, so I'm just going to use it. I don't like big chunks of bell pepper in my chili. I like little specks. I don't know if I'm cutting this up right, but that's the way we're going to do it, because that's what the whiskey's telling me to do at this very moment. I hope you're all enjoying this chopping. You don't get to see chopping like this anywhere else. I probably should have pre-chopped this. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I don't want to show you the wrong chopping techniques. After all, we strive for authenticity on this show. Yeah, that you know, maybe are you supposed to mix liquor and not amphetamine? It's what's it called? You know what it's called. The active ingredient in Tylenol and aspirin. Or maybe just aspirin. Hold on, we got a bottle of it. This is ibuprofen. Yeah, are you supposed to mix liquor and ibuprofen? Acetaminophen. That's right. Thank you, Vetus Vanitas. Evil Toaster. Oh, look, everyone. It's Evil Toaster who decided to send me work. He's like, hey, or she? It doesn't matter. She sent me some hot peppers that I need to sausage. Where are those hot peppers, Mrs. Sausage? You're not Mrs. Sausage. What? No, I don't need it for this.
The ones in the chili or the bell pepper for the chili?
No, not for the chili.
Oh, the ones you got. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
They're like the hottest damn peppers you've ever seen. That's what kind of peppers they are.
I found where that pack is.
I get yelled at for scooping it up sharp side down because it blunts the blade faster, but it doesn't pick up if you do it that way. This way's stupid. There they are. This is. So Evil Toaster was my secret Santa, and we got these wonderful. Yes, goodbye. Oh, God bless you for censoring yourself. I say goodbye to my asshole. You say goodbye to your colon. So dried Carolina Reapers. I was thinking about doing this for a Tuesday sausage, but I'm also need to make a normal sausage for a Friday sausage. So I don't know.
I wonder if you can incorporate them with like meat and make like a genuine, like this really spicy sausage.
Hey Brian, I love you guys too. But this, why'd you send me 2 of them? Because really one of these is probably enough. With 1.5 million Scovilles.
Maybe they meant like it's just nothing but the pepper and a sausage, and you need that.
Did you mean to, Evil Toaster? Did you mean to do the entire sausage just with the, you know? Did that make sense?
Just like a pure Carolina Reaper
oh God! Oh, I screwed this up. Here we go.
Better than.
Here. How you doing, Mr. Sausage? You having a good time?
Yeah.
Ah! I almost chopped my thumb off. See, I get yelled at for improper chopping technique, but this has never been a show about how to do things right.
It's still safer than me doing it.
All right. I suppose that is also true. Have I ever told you about the time when Mrs. Sausage tried to make rice and she didn't put water in the pot? She forgot to put the water in the pot.
I thought you were going to tell
There's
a different story.
you gotta put water in the pot.
I thought you were telling a different story.
What story?
At work, we had a chili cook-off, and I got talked into making a chili because we needed a vegetarian option. And what I used, were they habaneros or?
Yeah, you use nothing but habanero.
No, I used a variety of peppers from some recipe I found. And even if your hands are clean, you wash your hands after touching it, you still can't touch other places. Like you can't. I touched my eyes, and I was like drinking milk all day and putting my hands in bowls of milk.
She pushed her fingers into her eyes. It's the only way to slowly stop.
Anyone who tried it.
Well, that's an interesting looking inside of this. But it's made of all the things I have to take.
Is that a jalapeno?
It's an all up in ya. Hey, Jesus, it never ends. It works its way inside.
Okay.
If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. Do. Does anyone know Slipknot? Am I singing?
I didn't know what that was. Are you changing the words?
No, that's.
Oh, okay.
I think those are the lyrics. Someone back me up. Yeah, sausage knot. Thank you, Jack Tat. Man, these peppers are hard to.
It's all the whiskey.
Maybe it's the whiskey talking.
Bomb pop?
We got the girls up here. They want their bomb pops.
20 degrees outside.
I really can't stay. You know, maybe I should have saved chopping that pepper for the last, because it's going to be pretty gosh darn hot. You know what? It is the whiskey. Yeah, so the Twinkie sausage, you know, that was pretty straightforward. I had nothing to really say during the making of that. Oh, Mrs. Sausage, we got a message from the school. You want to see what that's all about?
Sure.
It better not be we're keeping these kids home and schooling them.
They're reopening.
Yay! All right, you know, I'm gonna chop this onion. I'm gonna use the whole onion. How do you feel about that?
Is that too much onion?
It probably is. You probably shouldn't do that
Why
much.
don't you use a recipe?
Well,
You
because
thought of using a recipe?
I have not.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing this back. No, this is the right way. Don't drink whiskey before a live stream.
During a live stream.
During the live stream. This is a whole lot of onion. You know what? I think I will use. You know what? No, I'm going to use the whole onion, even though we only have like a pound of ground beef. It's going to be a very vegetable-y chili. I hope you're all enjoying the chopping action. It's a point of pride to chop these ingredients myself and not buy them pre-chopped. Ah! We'll just ignore that little hickety up. And there it is. There's the onion. Well, you know, we're gonna cook it before we throw it in the pot, so it'll shrink down considerably when we do that. I'm just excited to crush all these garlic bits. And I always have trouble with the garlic. Are you supposed to shove it chock full of garlic, or are you supposed to like do it one at a time? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to point it that way anymore because it just got all over the floor. Well, I can't see that. It's not Christmas time anymore. It's time to put it away, Mr. Sausage. Save it for another year. What about, this is, I'm overloaded with the garlic here. I need to find, I want to do a should you buy it on garlic, the things to get the garlic, you know, pressed. Because this, I feel, is archaic. It gets you, like, not even 50% of the garlic comes out. It's hit or miss. You certainly end up with a lot of crushed garlic. All right, and this can come too. There we'll just get a big bite of garlic in each. Okay, that's good. It's probably not good. And well, yeah, I'm gonna save that guy for later because you can always put more spice in, and I guess you could always take spice out by adding stuff to it. But it's easier to you know, just get it right the first time with the spice. Mrs. Sausage isn't a big fan of too much spice. She likes a little bit, so we'll just use half a jalapeno in here, and if that's not enough, we can always throw in the additional jalapeno at a later point. All right, that looks reasonable. Beautiful. Something funny over there, Mrs. Sausage?
That's the best live stream you've done all year.
Who said that? Wait, let me guess who said it. Was it Sib?
No.
Oh, that seemed like a classic Sib thing.
It was egg.
It was egg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you egg. Wait, that wasn't the whatever the Shakespeare quote was. And a lot of people ask me, why don't you cook in the kitchen anymore? Well, two reasons. The first reason is everyone seems to hate the how ugly this kitchen is. The second reason is it is a pain in the butt to clean after filming. I'm not even done filming this or live streaming this, and stuff has already fallen through the grate. And yes, thank you, Burb. You got the reference. I'm a Shakespearean what have you. All right, this is my favorite pan, or not pan. This is my favorite side of the thing. Man, that whiskey really, it's working now. I see we're 23 minutes into it, and that's just about enough time for that whiskey. Look at how much stuff is falling through the grate. It looks awful. And you got that big open flame, so it's not like you could just reach in and grab it like I'm doing now. After a while, it heats up. So those are the reasons. I hope you all have enjoyed this behind the scenes why I cook downstairs now. We'll give it some of that. Actually, we're going to give it a lot of that. And some say that pan's too small for the amount of vegetables that are going in. And you know what I tell those people? I tell them they're right. We almost lost the entire thing into this pot. Anyway, you're right. This pan is too small. Well, it shouldn't scare you because, you don't cook anyway. So, hey, what, are you going to get up and hit me?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's probably not hot enough yet.
I clean up after you instead. Not sausage.
Not the sausage.
Yeah, not the sausage.
Here, I'm gonna preheat this with salt.
Yeah,
And
the flames scare me.
The flame, yeah, that flame's going. Do you see it going? I'm gonna preheat it with pepper too. What do you think about that? Just a whole mess of pepper.
Don't you tend to over season things?
Don't you tend to talk too much?
You're the one who talk. You're the one who talk to me from across the room.
All right. So, ow. All right. Yeah, that's ready. Here we go. Oh, a big chunk of ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot, hot. 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 Sausage has, you know, those 2 shots of peanut butter whiskey. Oh God, I'm just spilling it all over the place. I'll tell you what, that's some hard hitting stuff. Know your limit. That's the moral of the story here. If the bartender says to you, "Hey, fella, it seems like you've had quite enough," the appropriate response is, "It's not. I'll tell you when I've had enough. It's, well, thank you, kind sir, for looking after me. I appreciate your honesty. I think what I'm going to do is call an Uber because I'm not in the current frame of mind to drive my vehicle home safely." You know, the drama with Cherry and the HelloFresh, I could live off of that. Will she or won't she get the right card for her HelloFresh meals? It's the ongoing story. It's like the Friends story of Ross and Rachel. Will they or won't they? It's this version of that. Oh, I gotta turn the flame down. That garlic is burning. You don't want garlic to burn. Actually, you don't want anything to burn. Means I gotta use the app. They have an app?
Do they tell you?
How about Hell Fresh and they send you satanic memorabilia? And Bird says, no. I didn't take 3, I took 2.
You sure? I thought you did 3.
No, 2. What? Oh, maybe I should use that because I did a, what did I do? Oh, I threw the card out already. But I just did a chicken and couscous and baked carrots. It was good, but I felt the instructions were lacking. So if they have an app that provides better step-by-step instructions, I might switch to that. This is what happens when Dr. Man says ADHD says have this Adderall. I don't know what that means. Shut, that hasn't been part of the commercials. Well, I get a keynotes. They send me a guide on different topics that I gotta nail throughout the video. So you can say whatever you want as long as you say at least 3 of the key points that they include. And none of those key points have ever mentioned the app.
I didn't, yeah. They haven't been a very good time to do that. Where are the Cheerios? We have Cheerios?
If we do, they're under the cabinet. Yeah. We have the Cheerios box.
Oh, that's helpful. We don't exactly have a lot of cabinets, so it's small.
Oh, 2 people left. I guess they don't like staring at ground beef quickly reaching room temperature next to a hot pan. We got fruit loops.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, put that somewhere else. It's gonna fall. Take that. Oh, take it.
What if I don't? Oh man, it's starting to smell wonderful in here. I'm gonna turn the fan on. I'm sorry for the noise, but if I don't turn that fan on, the whole house will stink for a week. You know what, we're looking for the onions to be a little translucent. We're looking for the bell pepper to not be as snappy. And we'll probably go past an hour, seeing as how this is going. So I hope you guys are in it for the long haul.
What if they're not?
Well, the chili really needs to simmer for like a couple of hours. So once we turn off the live stream, we'll still be simmering that chili. But we'll get a bowl full and try it before the stream ends. Yes.
Okay.
It's right there.
Did you buy the snacks right now? I put it in the list by snacks. Cool. You didn't buy it. You didn't like.
I got you Cheez-Its.
I supposed to get like the snack size.
Oh well.
So
If only we had sandwich bags
Well,
with
I
which
guess-
to put
You're almost done. I guess
the
I'm gonna-
Cheez-Its.
I guess I've got to learn how to drive in the snow today.
I mean,
I've
or
never done it,
I mean,
so.
or I can go.
No, I'll go.
It sounds like
Otherwise-
Mrs. Sausage is finding excuses
To get out of the house.
to get out of the house.
Yeah, I wonder why. Well, that way my list will be followed. Oh, yeah, light bulbs are good.
Oh man, these light bulbs,
They're like 20 years old.
they're like 20 years old. All right, that's looking pretty good. I like the lore implication much more than the. I'm reading too late. I hate when Phineas and Ferb tries to murder me in the fog. You know. Hey, hang on, we're gonna put this. Put that to the side. Actually, we're gonna scrape that out because we don't want it to burn. You gotta beat your meat. Sorry about the heavy breathing. I'm so conscious of that. But you know, sometimes you drink too much before the live or during the live stream, and then you end up breathing way too much on camera. It gets edited out during the filming most of the time. But such as, you know, busting your hump in front of your patrons. Your patrons. I was hoping the sound of the fan was gonna dilute the sound of me gasping for air, but such is life. Such is life. Like what, Ed? What other thing would I be busting? Please explain. All right, now we gotta hit this with some seasonings. A lot of salt. This isn't the final seasoning, so don't be like, "Well, that's not enough seasoning." This is just enough to get the flavors going. That is not the final listen, I just explained it. I just explained what was happening here. Yeah, there will be cumin. You don't think there won't be cumin? What do you say about that? What do you think about that? I say there's going to be cumin. All right, so, let's go ahead and do the cumin. Just a little bit, just enough to season the meat. We'll also get some basil. We also have some crushed chilies. Cayenne pepper to go along with the jalapeno pepper. Cinnamon. Just a dash. Just a dash of cinnamon. All right, let's taste this beef. It's good. We're also going to annihilate it with a bunch of sugar, so don't you worry if you were saying, "Whoa, what about all the sugar?" We got some tomato sauce. Actually, 2 cans of tomato sauce. We also got some diced tomatoes. Oh, those diced tomatoes were supposed to go with the other stuff. Ah. 2 cans of tomato sauce. I was freaking out because I couldn't find my can opener. And that would just be extremely detrimental. I miss pizza too. But, you know, I have no idea where she is. Hope all is well. Hope our paths will cross again. Brown sugar? Who just has brown sugar on hand? That's what I want to know. Well, no one asked about your mom, Promethean. I'm gonna add the sugar now. Just, what do you think of that? No, you don't all use brown sugar in your chili. You've never made chili before in your life. You think you've made chili, that's the problem. But you've never tasted chili like this. I tell you that much. Oh, it tastes so good. I should do this for a living. All right, that seems pretty good. So here we go. We're gonna make a switch. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're also gonna crack open a can of tomato sauce. That looks like plenty of tomato sauce. I'm going to hold out on that can in favor of, do I want to use chicken stock? I have a theory about cooking in general. You see, Dave Thomas, the Wendy's guy, the original Frosty was originally just a full-on chocolate Frosty at Wendy's. Or milkshake. But he said that it was too chocolatey and it took away from the French fries or something to that end. So he decided to mix the Frosty with half vanilla, half chocolate so that it didn't overpower the food. And so I have a pretty similar, I guess, method of cooking, which is if you're using beef, use chicken stock or stock. And if you're using beef, so if you're using beef, use chicken stock. If you're cooking chicken, use beef stock. Results may vary. But you know what? I think I already have an open container of beef broth, so I think I'm just going to dump that in. We can talk about who's drunk and who's not drunk later. This is not the time or venue. All right, now I think it's time for the extra tomato sauce. And her chunk. There we go. This is one big pot of chili. Was I lying? Was I lying when I said we were going to make a big pot of chili? And we also need to make tomato paste to You've never seen a bigger pot of chili in your life. I just people come on to the live stream just to lie. Slightly above average. Gosh, what will it take to impress you people? Goodbye. You two, get your hiney in the pot. This is just, there we go. Out. It looks pretty good. Just give it a little taste test before we decide what next to do. Incredible. Incredible chili. I'm not just saying that because I'm just saying that. I'm saying it because it's really that good. What do you say we turn the heat up on there? And it's actually too soon to put the beans in. Is it too? You know, Mr. Sausage, now you have me in a whiskey drink. I invite all of you who are of age to drink to also drink with me on this. Now the question is, should I have another shot? Why are you heating it? Oh, Big J Train with the jokes. I make the jokes. You understand? I'm the one who makes the jokes. I don't know. Mrs. Sausage was making it pretty clear that two's probably enough. And those weren't shot glass. Where there was just one. That wasn't a shot glass I was using. That was an espresso glass. So that's 2 espresso glasses worth of whiskey. I'm on the fence about whether or not I should use the other half of this jalapeno. I'll save it. like a spicy chili, but everyone else in this house has to eat it too, so it can't be too spicy. And I'm getting real close to putting those beans in anyway. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, now this right there. We got red beans and we got black beans. Everyone should be excited for beans. It shouldn't just be one person. You get a couple of drops of Worcestershire. Worcestershire? Worcestershire. Yes, beans. I'm sick of this argument. I love a hearty chili. You're not going to get a hearty chili with just meat. You need beans. You need the Beanie Boys. If it were up to me, the whole thing would be made with the red beans. But you know, variety is the spice of life. That's what I want to know. What kind of coward doesn't put beans in their chili? I can help you open it. You're welcome. Mrs. Sausage is gonna feel so foolish when she tastes this chili, and she's like, "Are you sure you didn't use a recipe?" And I'm gonna say, not only did I not use a recipe, but I was drinking pretty heavily throughout the whole thing. How do you not like black beans? See you later, Cherry. Thanks for stopping by. What do you mean black beans are? How do you not like being so? I enjoy being sober too. It's just my back was aching and I didn't have time for that fancy ibuprofen, acetaminophen to kick in. You see that? You see the sound of the chili just bubbling away it takes me back to a simpler time. Yes, like when my mom would make grinded pickles on those hot summer days. Exactly. I don't know. Do some people put the beans in like at the very end? But I feel like they should go in with the chili. Hi, John Sausage. Hey, Mr. Crab Shiny as ass. How you doing? I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. Right, but they don't break down, right? Like if you cook the beans immediately, they're not gonna like disintegrate, are they? Well, this will be cooked slowly as well over the course of several hours. I'm not going to live stream all that. But I say put them in now. Beans are strong. I wouldn't know. When I last made chili, they didn't. All right, well, I'm convinced that that's enough for me. I'll drain the bean juice, though. We don't need all that mess. It's a really fine tasting chili. I'm really happy with how it is currently. Any plans for baking in the near future? There's no oven down in the basement. I'm not drinking the bean juice. There it is for your viewing pleasure. Look at it. Oh, it's a thick layer. No, you use what did we use? Fish juice? Something along those lines? Gefilte fish. And kerplunk. Come on. Come on, I know you got more in there. Tuna juice, that's what we used. There's a whole mess of beans just sitting at the bottom, not wanting to participate in this chili. Are you enjoying that chocolate? All right. The frozen tuna juice in to keep your Manischewitz cold. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. All right, now we got the black beans. Black beans are delicious, by the way. If you have any sort of apprehension about, you know what, I will drink the black bean juice. How about that? Ah, quite potent. I feel the strength of my ancestors flowing through me. And there we go, Miss America. Oh, that's... All right, we're good. You know what would have been great for this chili? White beans also. So we would have had red beans, black beans, and white beans. But you know what? I didn't really think about it that hard. I was like, beans are beans. All right, there's our pot of chili. And there we go. We put the lid on and put it at low. And look at that. Almost right on time we're ending this thing. I can't believe it. You know, let me take a bite for camera. We can't just end this without trying a bite. It's still got so much liquid. Here we go. That is an award-winning chili. I have won several chili cook-offs when I used to work in an office. So, you know, I'm no slouch when it comes to making chili. You see, now look, there was no cooking done on this side or this side, but look at how much look at how much dirt needs, not dirt, but you know, look at it, look at how much mess it's made. And that's on the side that we didn't do anything on. So that's why I stopped, well, that's not why, but that's one of the reasons why I stopped cooking up here, because it just takes way too long to clean up. See how that's gonna be good. So there it is. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I'll have I guess I'll have photos of the finished product when that is, you know, in a few hours time. Let's see, it's probably 1 o'clock Central Time now. So it'll probably be done in like 3 or 4 hours. Well, I'll have this for dinner. Oh, you know what? I could. Mrs. Sausage said she was going to go out. I can get her to get the spaghetti noodles and the shredded, like 8 pounds of shredded cheddar. That's a. I guess you did sing some songs along the way. Oh, are you upset that I didn't sing anything? Well, let's, you know, it's the end. Give me a song suggestion and I'll sing it for you. How about take my sausage away? Bum 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 bum. I think those are the only lyrics I know of that one. I don't know why. I've never listened to a single, was that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B? Was that them? Never listened to a single song by either of them. Take my black beans, what Gwar? Don't know Gwar either. I mean, I'm aware of them, but I don't know their music. Man, Gwar's been around since, who's that one guy? Bam Margera used to have a show on MTV. They were featured on there. That's how I know them. Get Aware. Don't know that one. We're thinking of so I'm done.
I recently thought of a new one.
Of a song?
Yeah.
Like what?
Do you know the song "By the Way" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes. Standing in line to see the sausage tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd sausage, waiting for sausage. The girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. Whatever. Joke. A black hole sausage. Won't you come and wash away the sausage? Black hole. Burst away the pain.
That exhaust fan is so old.
Yeah, the exhaust fan is nowhere near the stove, but it does. It's
like 70 years old.
Yeah, a lot of things in this house are.
Yeah.
Here, do you want to see how ugly the kitchen is? Look at my ugly kitchen. Look at the ugly kitchen. No, it's all dirty.
It's dusty. I can't read.
Black hole beans? That's a better one. Here, there's our exhaust fan, by the way. It's doing a fair job. So, when you go out, are you getting these spaghetti noodles and shredded cheddar?
I didn't have it on my list.
Well, now it is.
Well, then you can go.
Dude, I actually love the kitchen. You are alone in that thinking.
Who is it?
Ronnie Ballstein.
Yeah.
I like them.
Appreciate it.
I don't care for the tiles, and I don't care for how small the space is. You can't really move around that much. And the stove gets. Did I tell you that we didn't even cook on this side? And look how dirty it got. Here, let me move this pot to see what's underneath the pot. I should have ended this live. No, not Deftones either.
You don't have the Deftones?
There's this. Look at how dirty that is. Yep. Everything just gets dirty. We are going to be remodeling. That's going to be the big surprise. The problem is you can't get anyone out here to remodel until April. So I'm going to be
at least.
Least.
It's hard to get anyone to come out and give me a quote.
At least. We've had 2 people come out to give us a quote, and twice we have not heard from them
We got prices on cabinets, but not actually installing.
Yeah, we got prices to get cabinetry done, but no one to install them for us.
So we want to extend.
So
The
yeah,
kitchen.
we definitely want to make the kitchen where I can film.
And we can actually function.
But the basement's doing a good job. I think people are enjoying the storyline of me slowly losing my mind in the basement. Oh, I'm gonna mix that. Oh, mama. Oh, you know what? I don't have any bay leaves. That would have been like that would have been the icing on the cake if I had a bay leaf. Yeah, Sam will be back. You know, Sam's got a life of his own. He can't come over at the drop of a hat and just film sausage videos with me. Yeah, that. I can't wait for that chili. I'll have an update on that chili later this afternoon. It tastes very good. If I do. What's funny is that I see people still coming in, even though it's the end of the live stream, and I'm like, well, they just got here. Maybe I don't want to turn it off now that they just showed up. But there's nothing to. We've cooked.
People want to just watch it simmer.
Do you people want to watch it simmer? I like taking the lid off and having that big explosion of steam. Ow, 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 ow. That kind of landed on my hand. Yeah, it's a good chili. It's gonna be. It tastes great. And like I said, I am twice the chili champion of my former office. Yeah, I did Twinkie sausage, but there was, not much to work with in that video. Here's the Twinkie. Now we make it into sausage, and by the time I did that, the video was over. So I wasn't really happy with the end result. It should have been a little funnier. But maybe YouTube comment suggestions has run its course. Evil toaster, that's enough out of you. Oh shoot, what did I do with her stuff? Oh, here. So, I don't know, should Tuesday's sausage be made with these, or should I save that for a Friday sausage? The sausage lords are voting as we speak for next, I guess it's this Friday sausage. This upcoming sausage is time to go to Discord comment suggestions. Oh, that's a good way to flood the server with a bunch of people. No, this won't be Friday sausage because the sausage lords are picking Friday sausage. But I guess we could grind these up and throw them inside of... flood the server with a bunch of patrons. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like that. The last time the server blew up, it introduced a lot of interesting characters who were fast and loose with the rules, and most of them got banned. So it's nice that I like to keep a small server. That way we're all we have a more intimate relationship. I think. I think you should put some meat in with those. Yeah, I'm not going to make the entire sausage out of this. It'll be a normal. It'll be like with pork and fat, and throw this in as a special ingredient. But then it would be too similar. If I did this on Tuesday, it would be too similar to Friday's video because that will also be pork with the special ingredient mixed in. No, I'm not going to use bacon again because I find that the bacon, when you cut the sausage when it's ready, the bacon just unloads so much grease onto the cutting board and into your mouth. So I'm using pork salt or salt pork. Here. I bought this as a replacement for the bacon. It looks like bacon. And it's probably made of the same stuff as bacon. but it's salt pork. So we'll mix that into the bone-in pork shoulder. They didn't have any boneless pork shoulder, so you'll get to watch me mangle a nice piece of pork there. Well, all right. I got nothing left to say. I'm gonna go lay down because my back's starting to flare up again. Did I tell you 3 houses worth of shoveling? Unbelievable. Anyway, thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with me. I'll catch you on the car.